For the Marr family, seeing a new calf being born and getting its first feed is a bonding moment for them. They love to just sit back and watch. It's nature at its best. I could act it out, Pather said. Pather describes how the calf's belly fills out and it's almost like the next generation has started. The previous 10 months, the cow is put in calf. Then, for the cow, after hours of hardship, the actual calf is born. Now it's job done, calf fed, once you have the colostrum in. Pather thinks it's good for the cow and the calf, that little bonding they do. He's seen situations where the calf was taken and the cow wouldn't know if she'd even calved. His view is that if you leave the cow with the calf for a few days, it's not as traumatic as separating them straight away. It gives her closure on what has happened. Then a cow can move on fairly quickly. You give them rations or a field of grass, they're not thinking anymore. There's a natural separation. Maybe it's a self-preservation. They move on. Seamus, a vet, advises that calves should be calved in individual calving pens. This is because most cows defecate when they're calving, and in individual calving pens, you're containing the exposure to one animal. Another thing is removing the calf. The perception is that removing the calf makes it wet and cold. But how badly off do you think the calf really is as a result of being removed? Do you think the calf needs a lamp, for example? None of us would use a lamp. No need in the world. But perception is a big thing. Orla says that calf houses may be cold, but as long as a calf's stomach is full and it's rubbed down with straw and put in a nice cosy straw pen, it's actually doing fine. He could be out with the cow and have no bee stings got and be dying. The animal has no antibodies and is being attacked from every source with all the bacteria in the environment. In Pather's discussion group, the issue of removing the calf from the cow was discussed. Tom said, "We really do need to get rid of the word snatch and use the word move or something like that. It's easier on the cow the sooner the calf is away. Years ago, when we used to leave the calf on the cow for a few days, she would be roaring for a week afterwards." "I agree with that," Mick said. "You've to be cruel to be kind. The reality is that she has to come away from the calf at some stage. It's for the benefit of the calf that it's done. It's harder for the farmer, even when it comes to labour, to move the calf straight away when it's born. Handiness is often why the calf is left. Sure, leave him there till morning. I know a lad who had 14 cows calving on the one day. Ran off his feet. On Philip and Patricia's farm, they take the calf immediately. Their first year in dairying, one cow lay on the calf straight away. After that happening, they weren't ever going to let it happen again. Rihanna, the group facilitator, said that for any class of a disease, leaving Iones aside, moving the calf is going to be beneficial for you, for preventing scour even. I agree. If it never prevented Iones, it has paid for itself. I never needed antibiotics, never needed the vet. Pather was listening to what was being said, and he was thinking to himself that they would have to have a hard talk about changing things at home. With all the effort that had gone into expansion, extra precautions will have to be taken. It's not worth the risk.